Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
A bit long on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nice little putt to hole, that one. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par fours on the back nine here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Oh my, that was launched. Going with a 3-wood here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
That'll sting a bit. Good look at a birdie here. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Here's Ricky Fowler. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is looking pretty good in the air. 8 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's see what happens here at the 17th. Tee shot is looking good here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. No, that's too bad. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And in it goes for the par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And this is what's in front of them to win the Serenity Championship. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's a killer. That would have won the event outright.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Oh, that was pure. Well, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to... Oh, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
It took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
Making quick work in this playoff, getting the win on the first extra hole.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Oh, well played. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Okay, time to return to the action. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, just missed. Putting for a par now. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4, measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Opting for the 6 iron. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
An opportunity to make their par. That gets the job done. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid... Oh, can you believe it?
Oh, happy days ahead. A hole-in-one. Can you believe it?
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Let's take a look at Harold Varner III from earlier.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's get back to it, shall we? He's currently in a share of top spot